Stand by. Racing. Good start on the outside. Now have a good look at Evan Wakefield's car. See if it's still that nice, neat and tidy 21 car at the end of proceedings. It looks fantastic. He's out in front. Robbie Foe from Victoria moves up on the outside of Colin Peden and goes into second place as they move out of turn 4 the first time. It is Evan Wakefield, the leader. Daniel Padala, well, WA number 2 has almost spun himself out and he goes back to second last. He's behind Corey Bald as they move out of turn 1 and 2 and down the back straight. Evan Wakefield is out on the Great Northern Highway. He's gone extremely wide out of turn number 2 and he's lost his big lead he had. Back to Robbie Foe, who is a car length behind Colin Peden there in third. Mark Wynn comes up into fourth place as they come out of turn 4 into the main. Sorry, Corey Atkinson, it is in fourth place in 63, not 64. As they go down into turn number 1 once again. It is Evan Wakefield, the race leader. Now one of the cars is smoking in fourth place. And he's going to be well and truly OUT out. One car is spun, that is Dominic Hughes. And the yellow lights are on. Cautions are on here in heat number 6. Now Corin Atkinson, I reckon, has blown the motor. It's gone up in a huge big ball of white smoke. And the cautions are on, and there's the first bit of damage to the 21 car of Evan Wakefield. The back bumper is starting to peel away. Robbie Foe's in second spot, Colin Peden, then be Corey Bald, Daniel Padala. And the 93 car of Bill Holt, Dominic Hughes. Corin Atkinson is definitely out of the event. The race order will be Evan Wakefield, Robbie Foe, Colin Peden, Corin Atkinson, who is out. Dominic Hughes will be fourth. Corey Bald, Daniel Padala and Bill Holt. 66 car Dominic Hughes hasn't taken up his position. Green lights are going to come on this time around. Dominic Hughes is elected to start to the rear after being told to go up into fourth place. Darren Crowe raises a green flag. It's only a second restart of the afternoon. This is heat 6 for Esco Electrical Proprietary Limited. Out of turn 4 they come. Evan Wakefield from Robbie Foe, Colin Peden racing in the national title, heat number 6. Down into turn number 1, no changes, they go down there. Back to Corey Bald from Tasmania now. Maybe gets underneath of Colin Peden. There's still plenty of power behind the 21 car of Evan Wakefield. Gets away from Robbie Foe down the back straight. Daniel Padala is probably the one to watch. He's come up to fourth now, around the outside of Corey Bald. So they come into the main straight. It is Evan Wakefield out in front from Robbie Foe, then Colin Peden. Padala in fourth. Fifth spot is Corey Bald. Back in sixth spot is the 93 car. And that is Bill Holt from the Northern Territory. And last at the moment is Dominic Hughes. They come out of turn 4 once again. Will have completed 4 laps this time around and have 8 laps to go. Evan Wakefield from Kalgoorlie Boulder for Groundmasters out in front. Robbie Foe in second place. Not far behind. Colin Peden in third. Padala fourth. Then back to Corey Bald from Tasmania. The Northern Territory driver in Bill Holt is sixth. And last is Dominic Hughes. Here comes Robbie Foe now. Past the fan club. Out of Pitts Bend they come again into the main straight. Out of Hawkins Corner. And it's Evan Wakefield by 2 car lengths now on Robbie Foe. That is 5 down and 7 to go. Right up behind Robbie Foe is Colin Peden. And behind Colin Peden is the 58 car of Daniel Padala. Well, Foe makes a slight mistake, loses some ground. So Evan Wakefield back out in front by 30 metres. Back to Colin Peden, who's looking for a way through on Robbie Foe. And Daniel Padala's just waiting to pounce. He's there with them. A gap back to Bill Holt, Dominic Hughes, and Corey Bald spun out on that last lap round. And he's back to last place. The 7 cars running in heat 6 of the national title. Down the back straight once again. The lead is 15 metres between Evan Wakefield and Robbie Foe. Daniel Padala is the big danger if he gets past Robbie Foe to Evan Wakefield. Not much between them. Transponders this time say 5 laps to go. It's Wakefield, Foe, Padala and Colin Peden all in close proximity. Down the back straight they go once again. A gap back then to Holt, Hughes, and Corey Bald is, well, he's a long last, unfortunately for Corey. As Daniel Padala this time gets underneath the Robbie Foe coming out of turn 4. Foe on the outside, Padala the inside. Padala wins out though. So Carnarvon driver Daniel Padala goes into second place. Robbie Foe from Victoria fights on the outside. Can he make it stick side by side out of turn 2? Now Padala is out after Evan Wakefield, the race leader. Robbie Foe there with them. A gap back to Colin Peden. This time around we'll have 3 laps to go. Big finish coming up, one feels. It's Evan Wakefield just in front. Here comes Padala and Robbie Foe. The 3 of them, you can throw a blanket over them. If you throw a decent sized blanket over them, you'll get Colin Peden as Robbie Foe makes a mistake. Down the back straight, it's now a race in 2 with 2 and a bit to go. Padala on the back end of Evan Wakefield, who looks like he's getting tired. Into the main straight, Padala looking for a way through, and Evan Wakefield with 2 to run. Back then to Robbie Foe and Colin Peden. Down into turn 1 and 2 once again. It's Evan Wakefield by a car length over Padala. Back then to Robbie Foe, and then to Colin Peden. 5th place is Holt, 6th place is Dominic Hughes, and then Corey Bald. The white flag on display. The last lap coming up. Evan Wakefield from Kalgoorlie, Daniel Padala from Carnarvon. Side by side down into turn number 1. Back to Robbie Foe and then Colin Peden. Out of turn 2. Nothing in this one. Down the back straight the last time. It is still Evan Wakefield out in front. Here comes the big charge from Padala looking for a way through on the inside. Wakefield's off the curb. Oh, into the main straight as a stand-up finish. And Evan Wakefield on the outside wins. Wakefield takes the win. Padala second. 3rd place to Robbie Foe, then Colin Peden. A long way back to Bill Holt from the Northern Territory in 5th place. 6th place is Dominic Hughes. And 7th across the line will be Corey Bald from Tasmania. Couple of cars did not finish, sadly, in that particular race a long time ago now. For 101 in Shane Van Zeddy in Heat 5. Well, he's still sitting on the infield, but the other one in this particular race was Atkinson. Went up in smoke in no uncertain terms in 63, and I doubt whether we'll see him again in the next round. For those trackside, you'll be talking with Rick and...
We're pulling up here on the start-finish line now in the Ground Masters Falcon. One very happy Evan Wakefield down from Kalgoorlie. Absolutely immaculately prepared car. Brand new car for this meeting. It's just waiting on him getting all his safety gear off. Can see the smile just beaming out from under the helmet though. And how good did that feel?
Oh mate, it's good to to get a result for everyone that's worked so hard to get the car here, mate. Ground Masters, KBC Automotives, Hose Masters, NJ Industries, the people who have put in the hours at home helping me, and more so my old boy for covering me at work while I've been playing race cars. I might tell it now, it's got 100% records. Only one way to go from here.
Yeah, we've been reading on the internet message boards about the car and how good it looked, and I think it certainly just goes to show how good street stocks are coming on in their presentation.
Yeah, it's a division that probably doesn't get the props that a lot of the bigger divisions do, but you look at the people in the pits, and Ellenbrook Speedway has worked so hard. I reckon it's a premier division, and I don't reckon you'd find many people here who would argue with it.
There you go, race fans. Put your hands together for Evan Wakefield.